Memorial Day is a day to honor and mourn the lives of men and women who made the greatest sacrifice for this country. There is no better place to honor their service, sacrifice, and history than at the Aviation Museum of Kentucky during their special event today. Our Vasi Prokos is joining us now after taking a trip back in time.
We talk a lot about honoring our fallen heroes, and today it was truly an honor to experience flying in the very aircraft that led the airborne invasion of Normandy on D-Day back in 1994. From the air to the ground, the museum offers guests a unique chance to honor veterans and remember the sacrifices they made. It was love at first flight for pilot Doug Rosendahl, who visited the Aviation Museum of Kentucky at their Warbird Expo, flying the plane That's All Brother for the commemorative Air Force.
I've been flying DC-3s and C-47s for about 35 years, so it's kind of become normal to me. But what's inspiring to me is using these airplanes as a tool to tell a story. You know, there's a lot of lessons in World War II that are incredibly appropriate to what's going on in the world today.
Guests were able to put their hands on history and experience American military aviation up close by learning the stories behind the planes.
This is the most historic airplane that flies in America today. This C-47 was the lead airplane on the main wave invasion on June 6 of 1944, the D-Day landing, and it was the lead of 820 airplanes that dropped 11,000 paratroopers behind enemy lines to stop the resupply of ammunition to the guns on the bluffs at Normandy.
Visitors like Andre Kenny say they came for the tours, but stayed for the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to fly.
When you think back of the history of these planes in World War II and what these kids went through, you just had to take the flight to experience what they might have been thinking before they made the jump into enemy territory.
Feeling the responsibility to keep heroes' memories alive, Rosendahl says it's important to pass on stories to the next generation.
Well, this is a special weekend. It's the weekend we should all pause and remember the price that was paid and the sacrifices for the freedoms that we enjoy. And sadly, I think we often take them for granted. And our mission is to raise the awareness and keep those stories alive so people will pause and remember and think about how something like that could happen again, because it can and it will.
And for Andre Kenny, he says if he had another chance to do it all over again, he would.
You know, sitting there thinking about everything and talking to the other passengers, and that's what made it really cool, is, just the history and the smoothness of the flight considering the age of the airplane.
Tours continue tomorrow and Monday. For more information on how to honor our heroes and see Lexington from above, head to our website, fox56news.com.